All right. Time for the reveal.
To the Year 10 roadmap reveal. Live from Rio.
Hell yeah, dude.
Brasil. Muito obrigado por nos receber. É uma honra estar aqui com vocês. I'm Alex Karpazes, creative director on Siege, and I'm here with Joshua Mills, game director, and Christopher Budgeon, live content director. Today is a big moment for Siege, as we're weeks away from a new era evolving the game we all love. The past few days, we watched the first ever SiegeX esports competition, and it's been exciting for the whole team to watch the changes come to life.
Yeah, and normally watching this pro scene keeps us on the edge of our seats. But this time, it hits a little different. Seeing all the hard work the team's been putting into SiegeX live on stage makes this an incredible moment. Now, I'm not about to get all emotional again.
You will. He will.
Moment for the game.
He's going to get all emotional.
We set ourselves up for the next 10 years of Siege.
Next 10 years.
We've done this all while staying true to what makes Siege unique. Today, we're here to look ahead beyond the launch of SiegeX.
Oh, okay.
The Year 10 roadmap lays out what's next. Seasons of updates, new features, and of course, our promise of long-term support for this game and the Siege community.
And it's that same community that knows what makes Siege so special isn't just how it plays, it's how it keeps changing. We're going to show you how that continues across Year 10 with updates built for longtime veterans, returning players, and those jumping into Siege for the first time. And it all starts with Season 2, launching with SiegeX on June 10th.
It was 2 days after my birthday.
Is also about
2 days.
Our commitment to creating a competitive, fair, and fun environment for everyone. With SiegeX and R6 Shield Guard, we're reinforcing our commitment to a fair and competitive environment. It is a constant effort and one where we're gaining ground every day. To walk you through the updates and give you a clear look at what R6 Shield Guard will mean in Year 10, here's Adrian Fress.
Okay.
With R6 Shield Guard, we're stepping into SiegeX fully prepared. Over the past year, we've put systems in place that reshaped the fight against cheating, making Siege fairer and safer.
It's so bad right now.
Some of those tools are visible, like cheater match cancellation. Others work quietly in the background. Security upgrades, gameplay-based detections, data-driven bans. Together, they're making a real difference. And players are noticing. Cheat reports are trending down. With Year 10 Season
There's
1,
no
we
way.
introduced a new hardening
But
tech,
okay.
boosting security without impacting performance. We've also cracked down on lag abuse exploit on PC and console. Thanks to Shield Guard and BattlEye working in sync, we're not only banning more cheaters, we're also banning them faster. With Season 2,
I don't know how the ban waves are, but
for game security. We've also introduced
I have it all turned off, so I haven't visually seen it, but whatever it is.
While digging deep to patch key vulnerabilities. The result? A major security update, dropping right at launch. And as always, we'll keep rolling out improvements throughout the season.
Okay.
But the biggest game changer in Season 2, R6 Shield Guard, our new unified anti-cheat system, is now fully dynamic, pushing updates live to stay ahead of cheat makers. At any point in the season, we can push a new game executable directly to players. Every single new executable changes security measures, so cheat makers have to adapt again. This puts cheat developers in a constant race, making it harder and more expensive to make cheats. That means
make them go
fewer
bankrupt.
cheats available and for shorter windows of time. As we move forward, player protection remains our top priority. With R6 Shield Guard, we're staying proactive, continuously updating to stay ahead of cheat makers. For the rest of Year 10, we'll keep delivering security updates with every patch. We're working with pro players and the wider community to further refine our system and push into new territories, such as AI detection, gameplay violation, and the next evolution of Monstra. Some things we can't reveal just yet, but notice, we are in it for the long haul and we are not going anywhere.
Okay. I'd say it's okay. That information's okay. Good to know. Good to know.
R6 Shield Guard gives us the ability to protect Siege in real time, deploying updates whenever needed. That's why the launch of Siegex will be the most secure in the game's history, upholding fair play and sportsmanship while taking the fight to cheaters head on. On the other side of the equation, the anti-toxicity team has seen a sharp decline in toxic players. This year, we're going even further to improve communication and refine how the game responds to disruptive players. To break down what's coming in year 10, here's Lancelot Saxon.
Yeah, just be a decent human being. It's not that hard. Some people just like to type. It's weird.
As we launch Siegex, we are entering a new era. One where the game isn't just more competitive, but more respectful and secure for both long-time players.
Keyword is
Back
newcomers.
in March, we
Keyword
fully
is
implemented a
newcomers.
new reputation system, and it's already making an impact. The number of negative actions per match is constantly decreasing, leading to a
Nice.
safer environment.
Nice, good
On
stuff.
the other side, we are seeing more positive actions in-game. Meanwhile, players
Good.
are using text chat more often, and abusive language continues to drop.
Good.
Additionally, we have introduced stronger consequences for repetitive toxic behavior. Dishonorable players who continue to receive negative units now face automatic suspension.
Nice.
And if their bad behavior continues, they will be flagged for manual review and permanent ban. And we are not stopping there. Our priorities for the rest of year 10 are clear. Voice chat moderation. This
Nice.
will be one of the most important upgrades yet. Built on everything we have learned from automated text chat moderation and designed to be fair, effective, and player first. Privacy settings improvement. All privacy features are coming to console, keeping you in control of your identity each match. And one improvement across all platforms. Nicknames will be automatically generated for each game. Abandoned penalty improvement. We are reworking abandoned penalties, making them less punishing for one-offs and tougher for players who abandon matches regularly. In-game reports improvements. We are adding more detailed reporting option and better visibility on what happens after you hit report.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
New reputation
Genuinely.
system actions. We are introducing new positive and negative behaviors to better reflect how you play and how you treat each other. We are proud of the progress we have made together. Toxicity is decreasing, not just because of the system we have built, but because of the choices you have made.
You're welcome.
And we are not done. We'll keep refining the systems to strike the right balance, protecting players while honoring Siege's competitive edge and culture. So keep evolving with us. Stay positive.
Yeah, it's good.
And make Siege
I like
better.
this part. Things I already know, but it's fine. It works. It works.
We've talked about how
Oh my
Arctic
God,
Shield
bro
Guard
just
and
drank those
anti-toxicity
Cheetos
are
like they were
helping
nothing.
shape
Oh my
a
God.
better Siege for everyone. And we'll continue our consistent, transparent updates every 2 months through blog posts and our panels. But now it's time to shift gears and talk about the rest of the updates for year 10.
Please do.
In Season 1, Operation Prep Phase, you had the chance to change the flow of engagements with our newest attacker, Aurora.
I was watching on my phone.
While you were doing that, the team was behind the scenes in the dark preparing everything for this next era of Siege.
Okay.
And now we're stepping into the light with Season 2, Operation Daybreak.
Daybreak.
Starting with a recap of what we shared at our Siegex showcase.
Cool.
Siegex is the biggest evolution we've ever made for the game, and we've already shared a lot of the details from our showcase last March. Let's start with a big one, free access. Beginning June 10th, we're opening the doors to even more players, making it easier than ever to jump into Siege with friends and an improved onboarding experience.
Good to know. I can play with my IRLs because they've been wanting to play.
Dual Front.
I love
Our
Dual
new
Front. So
permanent
good.
6v6 game mode that mixes attackers and defenders in the district.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
Modernizing 5 maps, Bank, Clubhouse, Border, Chalet, and Cafe.
Yep.
All updated with improved detail, lighting, and materials.
Cool.
We're adding new destructible ingredients, fire extinguishers, gas pipes, and metal detectors that open up new strategic opportunities to shift the momentum of a round.
Better movement controls while rappelling and on the ground. Advanced rappel improvements allow sprinting and turning corners.
Yep.
Core movement now carries momentum, bringing more fluidity to the game.
We're revamping the pick and ban system, giving each team more
I don't
control
quite
and
understand the
making
new
every
ban
decision
system, but I'll
more
learn over
strategic.
time.
For quicker callouts, new communication
I love the
wheel
communication wheel. It's so
accessible
good. It's
communication
so
for
good.
everyone.
For no reason, it's so good.
Also,
Actually, for
finally
good
brought a
reason, it's
much
good.
requested feature to the game, Weapon Inspect,
Yep.
to let you flex your favorite skins and charms at any time. Whether it's mid-match or in the final kill cam after a clutch moment.
And while we're welcoming new players, we haven't forgotten about those who have been with us from the start. That's why we're introducing Veteran Rewards as a special way to celebrate your time in Siege.
Nice.
We're also bringing back Unranked, giving players more choice in how they
Yes.
experience competitive play.
Good.
To round it all out, we're overhauling the audio system.
Yep.
Making it
It's
more
good.
precise,
It's good.
more immersive, and more reliable.
It's amazing. I love it.
All right. We covered a lot of new features coming to CJX. Everything we announced at the showcase brings so much change and creativity to CJX. And yes, we did keep some surprises. Josh, how about we talk about the world the pros compete in?
Absolutely. Siege Esports is bigger than ever. With leagues across every major region, stacked teams, packed arenas, and fans showing up around the world, this scene is thriving. It's exciting, it's emotional, it's the best of Siege. Hell, it's the reason we're here live in Rio de Janeiro. We wanted to bring that passion and energy closer to every player. For the first time ever, esports has a home inside the game. The new esports tab will be your way to stay up to date
Nice.
on the scene.
That's
right
cool.
from
I
your
like that.
memory.
I like that. That's cool. That's super cool.
You'll find the landing page highlighting what matches are live. A full schedule with filters so you can keep track of matches in your region's local league just as easily as matches in global competitions. And an info page to give
works.
you a global picture of what CG Sports is all about. But the pros all started somewhere, which is why we've made major changes for new players jumping into the game. Christopher, what's the plan?
Well, our focus was making the game more welcoming for new recruits.
Okay.
This season introduces a smarter, more rewarding way to learn and progress with
Awesome.
40 new beginner challenges, unlocking 2 at each clearance level up to level 20. This will help new players focus on what
Nice.
matters as they
Cool.
level up.
Leveling your clearance level now feels more rewarding. You'll
I would
earn
love to do that.
1,000 renown with every level. An alpha pack every 10 levels. And new players will unlock modes and operators as they progress.
I would just
That's right.
do it even though I
We've
have
completely
everything.
revamped the clearance level progression. If you're level 100 or higher, your clearance level will be adjusted to a new XP curve,
Okay.
meaning you'll level up faster and more often.
Awesome.
And as for training, we've replaced the beginner versus AI with a new enlisted playlist.
Field
featuring
training.
a smaller pool of maps and operators for a smoother learning curve.
Okay.
Returning players will also have access to a new field training playlist where you can customize your training experience, choosing your map and settings. And these aren't basic bots. Our AI is trained using real player behaviors, giving you the chance to practice with updated gadgets
Okay.
and real siege scenarios.
Cool. It works.
And one more note. If you're coming back to ranked after some time away,
Mm-hmm.
we've added skill decay, which lowers your skill rating after 90 days of being away from the game. It's all about easing you back in to the competitive ranked experience.
Nice.
There's never been a better time than to jump into Siege right now.
And when you jump into Siege
Debatable.
X, you'll notice immediately we've rebuilt the entire UI. All of it is faster, cleaner, and designed to help you get to where you want to go without friction.
Yeah.
And visually, it's aligned with the
Ooh,
new
nice battle
Siege X
pass.
look, modern and bold.
I like it.
Josh,
I think it's
how about you
cool.
show us what that looks like?
Of course. You can see with the core dual front tabs, the new hub system is dynamic and modular, allowing us to customize each
I
one
love the
seasonally
dual front.
and show relevant information directly in them. This system can scale and adjust as needed. Like, for example, if we really wanted to bring back a fan favorite event in Season 2, we would simply have to activate the new event tab. With that, dust off your cowboy hats and get ready to step back into the 3v3.
Yes,
action.
dude.
Showdown is back.
Oh my god, yes, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the Flores. Look at the Flores.
Showdown won't be the only event in Season 2, because starting now, every season will feature 2 limited time events.
Good. I'm glad. I will just
From
farm
events
Showdown
to
all
another
day.
part of the menu that will get a UI update. The Battle Pass navigation system has been redesigned to be more intuitive. The map-like progression menu can be panned and zoomed with your mouse, which lets you focus on the
Look
path
at that.
you want to
That's
take
cool.
to the rewards you want to unlock.
And if you're chasing cosmetics, 2 new animated rewards are waiting for you in this season's Battle Pass.
Yes, dude.
We're also introducing
Look at the animated
new
charm.
challenges to support different player goals, whether you're focused on
That's so
progression,
cool.
onboarding, or competition.
Can I see the
That
weapon skin?
includes the
What
progression
animated
tracker
what
to track
animated
your
skin?
Battle Pass
Is a weapon
objectives,
skin? Is that
new
background?
onboarding challenges,
That's cool.
and progress
It's
towards
all stuff we
unlocking
have but
exclusive
updated.
dual front skins.
Oh my god, what's with the
Operator skins are a
end
great
day?
way to show
It's like
off within a match.
end day is like
But Alex,
70,000
I heard
years.
we're going
Jesus.
Further, letting our operators interact with each other at the beginning of a round.
Okay.
That's right. Both the audio and universe team has been hard at work bringing more personality to our operators while they're on a mission. We're introducing Operator Banter, a brand new audio feature that brings operator dialogue into matches. Hearing the characters we love interacting with one another adds so
Nice.
much to their identity.
Kind of like
You
Valorant.
hear lines
Kinda like
triggered naturally
Valorant.
at the beginning of rounds, short exchanges, reactions, and moments of tension between characters. It adds personality, context, and just the right amount of drama.
Here's a taste of what you can expect.
Stigma Colossus. Don't worry about the shells, Doc. I'm their physician.
Good. I don't think I'd be able to find a vein anyway.
Your mission is to locate
You.
and defuse a bomb.
I gave you an easy out. All you needed to do was stay asleep.
I don't give up, and I never will.
Ooh. Why did Ash sound like that? Oh my. She kind of sounded a little under the weather.
I'm warning you now. With some of the stuff Deimos says to Team Rainbow, that dude becomes even more punchable. You'll start to hear more variations across different operators within future
It
updates.
becomes more
We're rolling out
punchable.
a wide range of scenarios that players will discover organically over time. It's all
Okay.
about adding that extra spark of life to every round you play and bringing the universe of Siege into the game.
I'm getting ready for
It's
work
time to get
too
a
as
little
we speak.
analytical. Stats are
Analytical.
essential to learn and grow in Siege, and the career tab has been missing
Okay.
something that can help with that.
The Career Stats Tracker will go live with Siege X, your personal performance menu, fully integrated into the Career tab.
Nice. All right.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
It is the place to access your match history,
That's fine.
identify your strengths, and track your performance.
Good. I can look at my
Stats are
0.9
broken down
KD
across
more.
Ranked, unranked, and quick match game modes, with dual front and more coming in the future.
You can even filter by season, so you can see your
Mm-hmm.
evolution over time. A well-known content creator once said, Siege isn't just about your KD, and he is right. Now you can check your KOST, kill, objective, survive, trade, just like the pros, and measure your consistency
I
and
like
your
it.
impact the way they
I
do.
like it. It's
Your
good.
progress matters, and with these tools, you'll have what it takes to climb the most competitive playlists of the game. Like, for example, Siege Cup. All right, Brazil, this one's for you. We could tell you what's next, but instead, let's hand it over to someone the Brazilian Siege community knows very well.
Fala galera, é o seguinte, hein? Estou aqui para avisar que dia 24 de maio, pela primeira vez no sábado, tá bom? Teremos o Siege Cup. E eu vou montar um squad, né? Temos que montar.
Peraí, mano, mas tá muito difícil, mano, descarregar, mano. Papo reto, meu. Tá Nomad já não funciona mais.
Your Nomad doesn't work anymore.
Irmão, irmão, vocês são bagre pra caramba, meu irmão. Eu vou chamar. Vou avançar a passarela. Cai na trap aqui, família. O cara tá com o pixel de baixo. Pô, vai tomar no seu cu, mano. Olha o que esse cara tá jogando, mano. Eu vou chamar umas máquinas pra carregar nós. Aceita. Agora sim,
What is happening?
meu Deus do céu. Thanks, God. Thanks.
Esse time aqui tá muito forte, cara.
Agora sim.
Tá bom.
Finalmente temos um time, tá bom? Boa noite a todos e até a próxima.
Okay. Okay.
That's right. You heard it from Raza first. Stage Cup is stepping up, and it will now be available on select weekends throughout the season, giving
Okay.
players regular chances to jump into high-stakes
Yeah,
competition.
midweek is kind of
New
weird.
content will be arriving in the competitive packs each season, giving you even more reason to win and stand out. And to give you something to show for it, we're adding exclusive Siege Cup badges. Earned only through participation in victories, these are designed to spotlight the best of the best.
I love
Now,
some
Josh,
badges, actually.
To be the best, you need to know the balance of Siege. Its operators, the gadgets, the systems. Are we seeing any changes to the meta this season?
Oh, there'll be some changes when Season 2 hits, and we took the time to prepare for it. In Year 10, Season 1, we held off on major balancing updates. This allows us to have stable data leading into the launch of Siege X. New elements like destructible ingredients, momentum-based movement, and advanced repel all impact the balance of the game, so it was critical to start with a strong foundation.
With all that in place, balancing updates are back on the menu for Season 2. Some of you already spotted a few balancing changes during the reload competition, and you are right. We've been testing and tuning, and now is the time to break it all down. Let's dive into the system update the team's been cooking up.
We will be implementing a reduction to our global limb damage multiplier. What this means is that shots to the limbs will do less damage overall, and the damage will vary, as you'd expect, depending on the caliber of the weapon. This adjustment will reward those with high mechanical skills that consistently land their center of mass and
Okay.
headshots. Electricity is also becoming a neutral element. Like fire, electricity will no longer differentiate which side of the fight you're on. It will now happily destroy any electronic gadget that touches it.
Cool.
Here's how it works. If you're vaulting, rappelling, standing on any electrified surface, or placing a gadget on one, you will be shocked. When shocked, operators are slowed and shout out in pain, but no damage will be dealt. If you are not doing any of these things, you'll be fine. Mute jammers can be safely placed next to electrified walls, and mechanical gadgets like Mirror's Black Mirror will not be destroyed when placed on them. All right, that's enough system
Wait,
talk.
do you need a mute jammer
How about some operator updates?
to prevent?
We'll be tuning
What?
our ballistic shields going into Season 2.
Uh-oh, I'm cooked.
Aiming down sights will now be canceled during the vaulting animation for shield users. This will bring down their lethality and force them to think twice before making riskier, aggressive movements.
Okay.
Specifically for Blackbeard, we'll be making more changes. The sound effects of the glass panel moving up and down on the hull adaptive shield have been enhanced in order to provide more clarity of his shield's state. The glass itself has been tinted to make it easier to see when the shield is down or still extended. A
Okay.
big shout out to the community for this suggestion.
And since we're speaking of operators, let's list a few more updates coming to some of them.
Clash?
To reduce frustration when facing off against Jackal, we've introduced some changes.
Oh, yeah.
Footprints will immediately be removed after a scan, and the operator detected will be revealed with only one hunter mark. This makes it more interesting for Jackal to hunt his prey instead of revealing them.
Okay.
Jaeger's active defense system will now be able to detect and destroy Capitão's bolts and Gridlock's track stingers.
Okay. Good.
Thunderbird's Kona stations will no longer heal enemies, unless hawked by Brava, of course. And Sledge? Well, Sledge will now be able to use his hammer to knock a shield user on their ass if they decide to challenge him.
Oh my god. Wait, that's huge. That's huge. Oh my god. Wait, that's amazing. That is amazing.
we've talked about changes coming to our operators.
Yes,
and some
that's
gameplay
awesome.
systems. But what about this season's operator?
Yeah.
We'll
I'd
be
love to
taking
know.
this opportunity to remaster someone who made their first appearance back in Operation Grimsky.
Ah,
We're
dude.
updating Clash.
I didn't even play back then. Like, she kind of looks badass now. No, a little bit. She kind of looks like Claymation on that, but it's fine. She looks like
Much like Blackbeard
she looks like she
Remastered,
belongs
the
in
team
Siege.
went back to the core of the operator and rebuilt her from the ground up, keeping what worked and improving what didn't. Clash will be returning to the field with her redesigned CCE Shield Mark II, and it's packing some new functionality.
First, Clash's movement has been greatly enhanced as her shield can now collapse and expand automatically depending on the situation.
Whoa!
It will collapse while she sprints, crouches, vaults, and even dashes through barricades. It will remain extended when standing
Whoa.
and moving around. She now has access to the free look feature similar to that of our other shield users, allowing her to have better situational
This is so
awareness.
cool, dude.
The taser on her shield will no longer do damage because of our electricity update, but will still shock and slow opponents when activated. The biggest change comes with how she can now deploy and anchor her ride.
That
in
is
the
so
ground.
cool, dude. Look at that, dude. Oh my god.
This means Clash not only can play off her own shield, but she also gets the added benefit of moving faster because she's no longer carrying it. If you find her shield deployed in the field, don't underestimate it, because a new trick Clash has is the ability to activate the taser remotely, springing a trap on unsuspecting opponents.
Wow.
To counter this, it's important to know that when the shield is deployed, it is vulnerable to explosives and anyone who can get close enough to it and bash through it.
That's
We look
awesome.
forward to seeing how you
You can
reintroduce Clash
completely
into
get
your
rid of
lineup.
Clash and her shield now.
We've spent all this time covering the huge changes to Siege with Operation Daybreak, and Season 2 is the best time to jump into the game. But now, it's time to look further ahead with a first look at the Year 10 roadmap and what's coming next. Let's take a moment to dive into Season 3. With it, a brand new face is joining the Team Rainbow roster.
He's a defender, he's from Switzerland, and we are anticipating some pretty insane plays to come from all of you when you get your hands on his new gadget.
That is cool.
He may be in the shadows now, but in Season 3, he's going to unlock your creativity with the way you defend.
I really love what this gadget brings to defense, but our Season 3 operator will also bring a little extra hardware to their loadout.
We know how everyone loves a new weapon added to the arsenal of tools
Yep.
at your disposal.
I love to see it.
Fits so well with the destructive nature of Siege.
You'll be able to use this new weapon when our Swiss operator launches in Season 3, and we can promise this, it packs a punch.
The new operator will bring fresh developments to the story of Siege, something you'll be able to play with an update to Dual Front. A new neutral sector assignment will introduce unique mechanics tied to lore-driven objectives that can swing the outcome of a match in Dual Front. The team is already hard at work on this, and they wanted to share some concept art that sets the tone for the next chapter. Take a look.
Okay.
New seasonal assignments bring a lot to Dual Front. In addition, each season features 2 seasonal operator rotations, shifting the meta.
I love
and
Dual
introducing
Front.
new
Dual Front was
exclusive
great.
Cosmetics through monthly challenges. We'll be monitoring it all closely while delivering balancing updates tailored specifically for Dual Front.
Cosmetics,
Dual
man. I
Front
love it.
Isn't the only map that's getting updated in Season 3. Alex, which maps are we modernizing next?
Oh, whoa, hold on. We'll get to that. As a reminder, one of the biggest goals for Siege.
I got work in I gotta get to work in 9 minutes. Come on. Hurry up.
Season 3 continues to push to modernize iconic maps with improved lighting and new destructible ingredients, all while preserving what makes them special.
That's right. But that's all we're saying with the new modernized maps today, right?
Yeah, that was the plan, but come on, we gotta show them a little something.
Who wants to see more?
Wow. Lair Nighthaven Consulate. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. It looks great. It looks amazing. Look at the shadows on that. Oh my god, dude.
Nighthaven, Lair, and Consulate are all getting the full modernized treatment in Season 3. As you know, these maps are part of the competitive pool and will have an impact on playlists like Siege Cup.
That's right. Season 3 will also bring new improvements in our plans for Siege Cup. Inspect squad stats now allows you to inspect your opponent's team before the match even begins.
Good.
Everything from the ops played to KOST.
Wow.
Chance to plan smarter, counter better.
Look at the ranks. Yo, why do the ranks look like that? Did we see the ranks?
More opportunities to play Siege Cup. Starting in Season 3, Siege Cup will be available every weekend.
Good. Nice. That gives me something to do every weekend. That's good content.
That means more matches with your squad, more competitive points, and more opportunities to prove you've got what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Scouting your enemies, playing every weekend with over 14,000 winning teams so far, Season 3 is turning Siege Cup into a true proving ground.
While Siege Cup is where you'll bring your A game, the esports tab helps you follow the pros at the highest level. That experience will keep evolving in Season 3, with a focus on making competitive Siege easier to follow for everyone.
Yeah.
Each Tier 1 competition will have its own dedicated page, so you can follow every league, every region, and every match with ease.
We're also giving key events.
They even
their
include
own
the prize
spotlight.
money.
You'll find dedicated pages for every major, and of course, the 6 Invitational. And to tie it all together, we're adding a new page for global standings. So now you can see exactly how teams are performing across the season, who's climbing the rankings towards SI qualification. The most competitive tier of Siege keeps on growing, and now the esports tab is ready to grow with it.
Nice.
And we said, to be the best, you need to know the balance of Siege. Hey, Josh, it's coming to balancing in Season 3.
Season 3 balancing will be focused on reviewing the new data from the massive launch of Siege X, as well as listening to all of you. On top of that, we're still going to deliver additional updates. We will be diversifying a number of loadouts this season by reissuing one of our newer weapons to multiple operators. The goal is to give you more control over how you play your favorite operators and allow more access to weapons that were once exclusive to a single operator. There's more on the horizon, a recruit update, and plans to explore magnified scopes on defense.
Before we wrap up Season 3, this Halloween, the horrors found a new home. Some of you might recognize this fan favorite map, but something still feels cursed. And don't worry,
yeah,
Batu is not haunted in Doctor's Curse this
thank
year.
God. Thank God. That's Clubhouse. Doctor's Curse is going to be on Clubhouse. That's crazy.
Season of the year, Season 4. This season, we will be bringing another operator remaster focused on one of our Pathfinder attackers, who will receive a full update, refreshing their gameplay and enhancing their role in the Siege experience of today. The goal with this remaster is to raise the skill ceiling with this operator and unlock more thoughtful, creative strategies throughout the entire round.
Along with remastered operator, we're bringing some new firepower that will enhance some operators' loadouts. What's the plan, Josh?
Similar to how we're redistributing one of our newer weapons in Season 3, we're introducing something slightly different in Season 4. A new weapon available for multiple operators when it's released. This allows us to open new potential playstyles for the receiving ops and even influence squad lineups. Those new squad lineups will be headed into a few more modernized maps in Season 4. Chris, where are we going?
2 more maps are being modernized in Season 4.
I'm trying to find the number. Where?
Here's a first look at Skyscraper, now rebuilt with enhanced lighting, new destructible ingredients, and sharper visual clarity across the board.
Dear God.
It's a bold update to a classic setting made for Siege X.
This is just update after update after update.
We are delivering a full map rework. That means completely reworking and modernizing a map that isn't
Cafe?
in the current competitive
Can it be
pool.
cafe?
This map will
Oh.
be elevated directly into the ranked pool,
Oh.
joining the highest level of Siege play.
Other destinations for players to visit are the training tools the team have been hard at work on. And reports are coming
trying
in
to text my
that
coworker
the
right now.
Caris Legion are invading the target drill.
We've heard that you wanted more than just static dummies to train against.
Yep.
So now you'll clear moving Caris Legion targets positioned just like real defenders, navigating key rooms so you can learn the map layout.
Nice.
Giving you the instincts you need for live
That's
matches.
cool. That's
And
awesome.
if you want to know the location of stairs, cameras, and destructible ingredients, you can toggle the guidance on or off anytime.
We're also adding AI allies to both enlisted and field training to give players the real squad experience. On top of this, we'll be testing out a new tool, introducing the mini-map in our training playlist.
Nice. A mini map is cool.
That's right. This new perspective will help players navigate faster and gain that crucial map knowledge.
And that's not all. Season 4 will bring more updates across the board. We have improvements to ranked matchmaking, a new assignment in Dual Front, continued work on balancing, like revamping our EMP and jamming systems, even shaking up our hard breacher balancing. Additionally, we
I
will have updates to
cannot
the esports
find-
tab. And Siege Cup will continue to be available every weekend, giving players even more chances to compete. We're also introducing a new playlist called Testing Grounds, available directly in-game, built to explore new ideas, gather your feedback, and shape the future of Siege together. Our first Testing Grounds topic, speed and armor. There's a lot more coming, and we'll be sharing those details soon.
To see it all together, here it is, the complete Year 10 roadmap.
All right.
4 seasons, 4 major steps forward for Siege, with new content, more events, and impactful features, improving the experience of the game that you love with even more to come. This is the new foundation for the next 10 years of Siege.
Nice. It works. It works. I'm okay with it. It works.
The next 10 years... The next 10 years starts with Siegex. Every season builds on it. Every update pushes the experience further. This is the future we're building with you.
Whether you've been with us since day one, returning from a short break, or just jumping into Siege as a new recruit, this is the best time to play Siege. There's still something we need to highlight. As you can see on the roadmap, 2 events are lined up for Season 4. One of them will be in December and marks a huge milestone for us, the 10th anniversary of Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay.
That's 10 years of clutch plays, unforgettable moments, and a community that's still here, still pushing Siege forward. For a moment like this, we're planning something special. The 10-year anniversary in-game event will highlight moments that celebrate Siege and this incredible community.
10 years of Siege, and we're just getting started.
We can't wait for you to get your hands on what's coming, starting with the launch of Siegex.
The test server will be available on PC in 2 days, starting on May 20th. So jump in, test the new content, and help us
See y'all
shape the
there.
future of
I'm
Siege.
playing it. I'll see you all there. Good. I like it.
From all of us on the Siege team,
We're on the screen. We're on
thank
the
you for your
screen.
passion, your feedback, your support, and your love for this game.
Siegex launches June 10th, where the next chapter starts with all of you. Thank you. Obrigado.
Nice. All right.
Some utterly incredible changes coming to Siegex and things that will completely reshape how we've done things in the past. Guys, there was so much information in there.
Yeah, that was a lot to take in.
At all moments. It was special, Lax.
Oh, yeah. Again, you know, the fact that
All right.
we're going in year 10, we're
Cool.
still reinventing the wheel, we're adding so many things into this. There's not one thing that I can pick from that entire panel that I'm not excited for.
I mean, I think the commitment to bettering the anti-cheat is
All right, that's all. Well, I guess I'll see me in my community in Siege X.
making sure that
Cool.
cheaters have no place in Siege and seeing